What are maps in the first place? Maps are physical representations of areas located on Earth. So what we like to do is take a snapshot of an area and we shrink it down, and then we look at that area to find out information such as historical information. There are maps that show products created in that area, maps that show where highways and cities are. So maps show many different things about specific areas on Earth. Today we're going to specifically be looking at the map scale tool and how to measure distance on a map by using that map scale tool. We would never want a map to be as big as the area it represents. We just don't have pockets big enough for this. Not to mention, it would be very cumbersome to have to try to carry this thing around. I don't even know what kind of printer that you would use in order to do that. So definitely need to shrink down the area so that we can see the information in the palm of our hand. So what we do is we take an area and we shrink it down so that we can see the information that it has to offer easily. So we do this thing called, we create like a map scale. A map scale is not like the scale that you would weigh yourself with, so don't think of it like that. Think of it like a ruler. So if you look at this map, you'll see this area here, and it looks like a ruler kind of, and it's called the map scale. So this map scale shows that from one point, the 0 to the 10, that represents 10 miles. So every section right here is 1 mile. So we know if you've ever ran a mile or walked a mile, you know that that's a pretty long distance. So this map has been shrunk down, and those areas from one point to another are pretty long areas, so don't take them lightly. You know, you wouldn't think that you could walk all the way across from point A here to point B within a few minutes. It would take you a while if you were going to do that. So we use map scales to show how much we have shrunk an area down. Let's look at this map. This is a map of Ohio. Ohio maps are one of my favorites because I live in Ohio. And what's important, little tidbit of information about Ohio is we live really close to another country. We live close to Canada. So it's north of us. So if you ever get a chance to go to Canada, give it a try. What we're going to do is we are going to measure the distance between the city of Columbus, which is our state capital, to the city of Cincinnati. It's another big city. There are several nice big cities up north, but I just chose to do Cincinnati. So we're going to measure the distance between Columbus and Cincinnati, Ohio. What you do is you first take your paper, you'll get a piece of scratch paper out that has a nice pointy corner. And what I like to do is I put my corner on one dot and I line up the paper. So watch my blue block here, and we're going to pretend like that's my paper. And I line up Cincinnati with the corner of the paper, and then I put a hatch mark where Columbus is. So do you see that line where I put where the hatch mark is for Columbus? So now what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out what is the distance here between this line and this line. So now we're going to use our map scale that's right here, the bottom left-hand corner there. We're going to use our map scale and we're going to line up that paper to the map scale. So I'm going to put my corner on the 0. Okay, so now my corner is on the 0, And I noticed that I have more here in this section here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this line, if you see this line right here, I put a line right there representing where it stopped off at 60. So I know between this area to this area, it's 60 miles. "60 miles from that point to that point." All right, so now I take where I left off at the 60-mile mark, and I put that at my 0 spot on my ruler now. So now I'm trying to find out what the distance between these two are, because I know this other distance is 60, so I'm going to see what this other is. And I look on the line here, it looks like it's close to 40. So 60 miles plus, better erase, 40 miles, 60 miles plus 40 miles equals 100 miles. Now, this is not taking into, this is a straight line miles situation. We're going from one point to another. So if you were to drive this, or your parents were to drive this, you would find out that it would not be exactly 100 miles. If you're driving this in a car, you might have turns and curves that you have to do, but these are straight line miles, and that's going to give you an approximate idea of the distance between 2 points are. Okay, now I've blown up the map. It doesn't hurt because I've also blown up the scale, so all of it is together relative, so it all works out. I've lined my paper up between the cities of, I put my corner point on the city of Cincinnati, and I've lined it up to where Dayton, you can't see it, but I swear Dayton is underneath there, and I'm measuring from Cincinnati to Dayton, and like I said again, this is straight line miles. I want to see how far it is between one point to another. So now I'm going to put my line on this spot right here, which I don't know if you can see it, but it was there, so I'm going to use this white to show you a little better. We're measuring from Dayton to Cincinnati. So I put my line there, and now I'm going to put it over to the little scale, the map scale or the ruler, and I notice that this is close to 50, but it doesn't really get to 50. It's very close to 50. I would know that if it's between that, if it was like right in between it, that's like 45. It's not close to 45, it's really close to 50, so I'm going to call that 49. So it's 49 miles from Cincinnati to Dayton, straight line miles. If I was just measuring one point to another, but you can see that if you drove that, there's these curvy roads here, you're going to have a little bit more miles to go there. So it's about 49 miles between Cincinnati and Dayton. Okay, now I'd like for you to try on your own using your screen. Please don't write on your screen, but use your screen to measure out between Columbus to Zanesville. So remember, you use the dots and not the words. You're going to line up your paper, the corner on Columbus, line it up to where you see the dot on Zanesville. Put a little mark on your paper there. You might have to use another edge because you've already used other parts of your paper possibly. Line it up, and then pause this video so that way you don't get me to tell you the answer. You see if you got a close answer to what I'm getting. So what I've done here is I've lined it up. I put a little hatch mark where Zanesville is. And now I'm going to move that down with my paper. I'm going to move that down to my map scale. I'm going to move it down to my map scale. and I look at it and it looks like it's a little more than 50. It's a little further away than 51, so I'm thinking it might be around 52 miles. So if you got close to 52 miles on your answer, then you're very well on your way to having some great map skills when it comes to measuring distance on a map. This is one of my favorite things to do. For me, it's very fun. So I hope you learned some new map skills today, especially when it comes to measuring distances on a map. What I'd like for you to do in the comments is answer the question, how do you measure from one point to another on a map? I'd like for you to put in there what kind of tools that you use. If you use paper, how do you do that? You might have a different way of doing it. Go ahead and put that in the comments. That would be great. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please click the like button. And if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and get ready for more social studies in the future. Thanks for watching.